also willing to take the fight there, because you can't just leave this Azir to get a repeat gank. You need to allow this Rakan, because it's not like the Yunar and the Rakan will have a strong 2v2, and suddenly you have a huge HP advantage. So I want to see Leader keep playing this aggressively, as maybe Nick is looking for something here.
Using the trample early, he's going to get flag and drag, lands the pulverized knock-up, and with the Comet Spear coming in, there's so much damage onto Yukino, he oversteps and Skeens. Very willing to pick up first blood. Hazel, the triple ward in the bush. As Hazel is forced to flash away. As Prime there, you're so happy.
Rakan is already opening behind there. Skeens wants to pressure this. Tau is very low and no teleport. It's not like he can base and drop this wave, so Skeens taking a lot of space here, but Prime is here to counter.
Prime on his way, Infernal Chains looking for Skeens, has to flash away. Prime going forward, Wonder flashing over. Flame Spitter gets 1-for-1 so far. Yukino forced to use his flash to escape the clutches of Skeens, who continues to chase out Prime, who does have a flash of his own, will use it. Late flag attack in from Yukino. Camillu's here, but Yukino falls to a spear through his back. And now, in the end, Camillu should be able to secure the kill onto Skeens. Mickey looking for the knockback!
Mickey!
Skeens lives! By the skin of his teeth, he survives. And now SK 3-1 up
behind the Aatrox Q2 and tries to predict the Rakan as well, and it's an easy kill as we see again.
Flash, headbutt, pulverize as well. Camillu has a flash, but doesn't have the chance to use it towards mid though.
Yeah, and here you see the secret threat of the Fog of War. They actually didn't know where Pantheon was.
Down on the bottom side of the map. Yukino was looking towards top, didn't really manage to find anything onto Wonder. Now Mickey stepping forward, Camillu flashes away, Leader Solemn Bound once again, they're diving onto Mickey and the cow is turning into roast beef. Skeens jumps back in, Fate Sealed, lands on two, Yukino with the Cataclysm, Leader able to flash away just in time. Hazel's here to try and back up his team, chasing out Skeens, but once again on low HP, the Pantheon escapes.
That looked really sketchy for SK, Mickey going in so deep, almost goes down for nothing, but then Skeens and Leader actually get punished by Yukino. But I feel like here, maybe can you just get out? Or is the CC just too strong?
I think it's just good CC overall. You can see Rakan trying to battle dance out. Hazel going forward here, uses the claims. Yoppa flashes in, Mickey goes for it. But still with the piercing arrow, Yoppa able to get the solo bolo. Mickey not even getting an assist. Prime chunked away, down to 100 HP off this wave and then run back up towards those grubs. Or whether they're saying, well, our top side's so far ahead, actually don't need our support to fight for the grubs. Infernal Chains from Tau, Wonder trying to dodge away from it. Dark and Blade into the world ender. Wonder overcharging Grand Starfall in, and Tau is baked alive by Wonder and by Skeens. Does really help you with those wave pushes. Yoppa already taking a few plates off this bot lane tower. With the grubs will take even more. Prime looking for Mickey here, who does have the Unbreakable Will. Yukino's on his way across. Yoppa stays around. Cataclysm flash away from Mickey. Does use his own ultimate, so expending an extra summoner in the exchange.
And he's just cheeky, isn't he? He's just seeing what's up there.
I mean, that was greedy.
That was greedy. What do you do here if you're a KC? Because, like, what place do you actually have to get something back into the game? What is your strengths right now? This is the vision line you need to get for... I'll write it on the minimap because the camera's drawing that. This vision line is super important because once the tier 1s go down, you need to be able to hold a few chokes as leader.
So just takes him out of 2v1. Emperor's Divide was too early there. Skeens now on a rampage. First tower going down to SK. In that bottom side, a 7,000 gold lead, and that first turret is going to be followed very rapidly by two more, it seems, as Leader can take the mid. Meanwhile, on the top side, Wonder continues to push in, and Skeens has looped his way around for a possible dive on Tau. Yoppa TPing up towards that top lane as well to try and help the advance. Tau able to get the knockup, but Wonder flashes away, and Skeens can tank the tower. With Yoppa clearing out the wave, this turret's shortly to fall. And SK accelerating the game exactly like their composition wants to.
I mean, I'm talking about vision times, but it doesn't seem, vision lines, it doesn't seem to matter. SK is playing so fast, taking every fight, and KCB disrespecting now. Two TPs coming in here.
Prime for the knockup, counter TP coming out from SK as Camillu's the first one to join, doesn't have that Emperor's Divide. Wonder here, now no equalizer on him. He's going to try and burn the bird. And Camillu might be a turkey soon as he could be done. Yoppa able to get a kill in the 1v2. Camillu is cooked. Yukino forced to run away. Hazel comes in from the side, but it seems like it might be a little bit too late. Mickey looking for the knockup. Hazel with a good dodge to avoid that headbutt pulverized combination, but still SK take the tower, take 2 kills, and get themselves out of harm's way.
I mean, SK is fighting finger licking good here. Like, they're just so up 9k gold at 16 minutes. This is unheard of, Medic.
It's a bit of a one-sided stomp so far. Leader stepping forward here. There's the quickness out of Prime. Yukino coming in with the flag and drag as well as Hazel dashes across the wall, and there's the shutdown. Grand Starfall. They might look for another as Skeen's using the Aegis Assault to try and tank up some of that damage. So that's the flash. Rift Herald was used on the bottom side, so SK will be able to get a tower out of this. Wonder tries to drive it away. This Varus, and there's the Drake that we were talking about. SK keeping up the pace of this game as much as they can. Mickey keeping up the pace of being in the wrong position at the wrong time. Hazel coming in from the side, the flag and drag. Mickey does get the headbutt away, but eventually should fall here. They're trying to give the kill over to Hazel, and he will manage to secure that. It's a 2-item Yanara now with
yeah, I mean, checks out. That would definitely seem like a friendly greeting if I was a cow. I'm not a cow, so I can't speak for cows, but like if I was, I would probably enjoy that.
So would I. Skeens and Mickey do look for Yukino. He's going to flag and drag out. TP's coming in. Blast going back. Skeens knocked onto the backline here as he puts the Aegis Assault down. Dives now onto Camilla with a good equalizer down. Prime's going to have to flash Chain of Corruption landing onto Tau. And Mickey goes in for another headbutt pole combo. SK find themselves a couple of kills. Prime died after flashing away across that wall. SK will take the tier 2 on the top side. A couple of pings coming out towards the Baron as well. It's only been up for 20 seconds, but SK has so much control over this game, they might just be able to start it up.
The Sandcastle is falling apart. Looks like it will be the Baron for SK here. Leader looking for something mid here. Jarvan will come down. Sure, Leader out, but you're going back in there, buddy.
TP coming back as Mickey forced to try and defend his mid laner. The Baron begun by SK. Leader slowed up. Wonder turning around with a flame spitter. Yukino doesn't have smite right now and doesn't have a health bar either. Now they turn onto Hazel, who flashes away, but should be taken out in the end. A double for Wonder. Emperor's Divide only clipping onto Skeens. Wonder gets a triple, almost the quadra. Camillu ticking down to the burn of the Liandries, but it's not quite enough. Yoppo ignited by Tau. Should be able to fall here. The Chain of Corruption not enough to slow him, so Tau gets a big shot down, but has shut down himself in response.
This was almost 17 years old, Medic. Almost had it there, Tau, with the TP in. Hard, but here Tau tries to find the counterplay, but he did get a big shutdown though, so
yeah,
that's a big gold influx.
Grand Starfall coming in from Skins as they look for Hazel once again. No flash on that Yanara. Good grand entrance, but with the equalizer down, Hazel is popped. Prime and Camilla will be able to dash across the wall following one after the other. SK's gold lead almost at 10k, now does crest that mark, and
surely they get this Baron, right?
I mean, you'd think so. This time Yukino will have his smite though, which makes it a little bit trickier. Comes slightly more of a 50-50. Both those smites sitting at that 1,400 mark. There's no real vision in the pit right now. Any wards? Oh, you've got to pass that automation for Camillu, so he can pop that down. Try and get a bit of vision in the pit.
SK is holding this for sure. I think this Baron is going to go down for sure. Yukino goes in, tries to find it, but doesn't really get it.
He can't find it, and there is the Fate Seal just to follow up. KCB, a valiant effort to try and get in there, but they lose 3 for it. Prime walking away wounded. Might be able to escape him, and Mickey hasn't really allowed anyone to get away. Prime, grand entrance is out. Another possibility, Mickey there could have headbutt, flash, or pulverized flashed and caught out Prime, but the dash away is enough. Mickey wants to save his flash.
Or when he gets caught out in enemy jungle.
Exactly.
He needs to.
I mean, at this point, if he gets caught out in the enemy jungle, I think he survives, man. The guy's almost got his protoplasm harness and already has the Bandle pipes.
Protoplasm harness.
Yeah.
That's a cool sounding item.
Great item on Alistair as well.
Now it will be soul point for SK. KCB trying to set up this crab to get a little bit of vision foothold here, but I think you're probably giving this. It's just a Chemtech soul, and you still need, I think, 3 items on your Lunara and 3 items on your Seer. Once you get that point, you'll actually start to hurt a lot. But right now, you need to slow down the game.
Hazel has been able to take over to those 3 items, but Camillu's still only sitting at 2.5 with the boots. Mickey here in the middle of KCB, doesn't really care. The rest of the team's on his way to help defend. And Mickey just getting the push forward here. Has that unbreakable will, and KCB's will perhaps a little bit broken in this game. Almost a 15k lead as KCB are picking up a little bit of a bounty from that top lane tower. The reset coming out from Camillu, who isn't going to invest the TP, instead just channels that full recall. Double inhibs now to SK. With a minute left on the Baron, they can decide, do we just go for the 5v5? It seems like that is the call.
You have to go now. You can't wait for it. Mickey flashes
in, equalizer layered on top of it, and Camillu is dead before he can even cast a spell. In the midst of the Cataclysm, SK very happily just stand and deliver. Hazel, the last man standing for KCB, but not for much longer, I feel. SK have been unwilling to let them survive. In the end, he will get away. Grand Starfall.
Let him go!
Oh, Hazel actually could have finished his recall. Double TP coming out in the end. SK claim their 2nd win.